What I'm about to tell you may surprise you, even shake you to your core. But if you are here, listening to this right now, know that it is no accident. There are no coincidences, only divine alignment. You were led here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. A shift beyond your understanding is taking place, and deep inside, you already know it. You have felt it for a long time, but now it is no longer just a feeling. It is real. It is happening. Everything you have envisioned, the dreams that once felt distant, are no longer just ideas in your mind. They are beginning to take form. You are witnessing your own transformation, not just mentally, but spiritually, energetically. The path you have walked, the struggles you have endured, were never random. Every moment, every challenge was preparing you for what is coming next. And now, the time has arrived. As a chosen one, you have always known that your journey was different. From a young age, there was a deep sense of knowing within you, an inner voice whispering that you were meant for something greater. Even in moments of doubt, when the world around you seemed chaotic, you could feel something bigger at play. Maybe you even predicted this moment. Have you ever felt like you've seen glimpses of the future? Like you already knew something was coming before it arrived? That is not just intuition. It is alignment. It is proof that you have always been in tune with something far greater than yourself. This moment, right now, is the confirmation that your instincts were right. The signs have been there all along. The universe has been speaking to you, guiding you through whispers, through synchronicities, through moments that felt too precise to be coincidence. You are not just here to exist. You are here to step into your true purpose. And everything that has happened in your life, every struggle, every heartbreak, every failure, was part of a divine design, shaping you for this very moment. Look around. Feel the energy shifting. Something is different now. You are not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, even a week ago. The waiting period is over. The universe is no longer holding you back, no longer testing you. It is time. You are stepping into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. The struggles that once weighed you down are no longer obstacles. They are stepping stones. Every moment of pain, every rejection, every time you questioned your worth, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to shape you, to strengthen you, to prepare you for the greatness that is about to unfold. The hardships were never punishments. They were lessons. They were molding you into someone capable of holding the power, the wisdom, and the responsibility that comes with stepping into your higher self. And now, as you stand at the threshold of something new, something powerful, the universe is making one thing clear. It is time to trust. Trust in your path. Trust in yourself. Trust that everything you have gone through has served a purpose far greater than you ever imagined. Think back to the times when you felt lost, the times when you questioned everything, wondering why certain people came into your life only to leave, why you faced challenges that seemed impossible to overcome. Now, you are beginning to see the bigger picture. Every piece of your journey was woven together with divine precision, leading you to this moment. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. It was all preparing you. This realization changes everything. Suddenly, you no longer see your past as a series of struggles. You see it as a blueprint, a carefully designed preparation for the role you are stepping into. The universe has been orchestrating your evolution, guiding you even when you couldn't see it. And now, the plan is revealing itself. Take a deep breath and feel it. This is the moment you have been waiting for. The doubts, the hesitation, the feeling of not being ready, it is all fading. Because now you understand, you were never waiting for the right time. The right time was always waiting for you. This is your awakening, your shift, your confirmation that everything is aligning exactly as it should. And as you step forward, you will notice something incredible happening. The world around you will begin to mirror your transformation. Opportunities will appear where there were once roadblocks. People will enter your life at the exact moment you need them. The things that once felt impossible will now feel inevitable. Because when you align with your true path, the universe does not delay. It moves with you, supporting you, guiding you, opening doors that were once invisible. The only thing left for you to do is trust. You have always known that you were meant for more. Now, it is time to claim it. Everything is aligning for you in ways you never imagined. The shifts happening in your life are not random. They are intentional, precise, and divinely orchestrated. For so long, you have felt something stirring inside you, and knowing that you were meant for more. And now, that knowing is turning into reality. You are stepping into the very life you once only dreamed about. But here's what you must understand. The universe has been preparing you for this moment, long before you realized it. Every challenge, every setback, every delay, it was all part of a greater plan. You were never being held back. You were being positioned. The struggles were not punishments. They were training. And now, the moment has come for you to fully step into the power that has always been inside you. Take a moment to reflect on everything that has led you here. The people who entered your life and then disappeared. The opportunities that felt so close but slipped through your fingers. The moments when you doubted whether you were on the right path. Every single one of those experiences was shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what is happening now. You may not have seen it at the time, but now, looking back, it all makes sense. You can see how every closed door was redirecting you to something greater. Every painful lesson was teaching you resilience. Every delay was setting you up for the perfect timing. The universe was never against you. It was always working in your favor, even when it didn't feel like it. And now, you are being called to trust in the process like never before. The signs are everywhere, clearer than ever. You see the synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the unexpected opportunities appearing out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. The universe is speaking to you, guiding you, showing you that you are exactly where you need to be. But here's the key. You must be willing to step fully into this new chapter. No more hesitation. No more waiting for the perfect moment. No more second-guessing yourself. The time is now. Everything you have been through has built you for this. You are ready. You might feel a mix of excitement and fear. That is normal. The unknown can be intimidating. But it is also where your greatest transformation happens. Growth does not happen in comfort. It happens in the moments where you push beyond your limits, where you step into the unknown with unwavering faith. You are not here to live a small life. You are not here to settle, to stay trapped in the same cycles, to dim your light for the comfort of others. You were born to expand, to rise, to step into your divine power. And that is exactly what is happening right now. It is time to release the doubts that have held you back for so long. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of stepping into the unknown. None of these things have any power over you unless you give them power. And today, you choose differently. Today, you choose to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Because here's the truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to follow the crowd, to play it safe, to live a life that does not ignite your soul. You were meant to lead, to inspire, to create, to leave an impact that lasts far beyond your time on this earth. You were meant to embrace the greatness that has been inside you all along. And now, the universe is making it clear. The waiting period is over. The preparation phase is complete. This is your time. The doors are opening. The opportunities are aligning. The version of you that you have always known existed inside is finally emerging. Everything you have visualized, everything you have felt deep in your soul, is now within reach. Not in some distant future, not in another lifetime, right now. But to step fully into this new reality, you must let go of the old one. You cannot bring past fears into a future filled with possibilities. You cannot hold on to limiting beliefs and expect to step into limitless potential. You must release everything that no longer serves you. The doubts, the insecurities, the negative self-talk, the idea that you are not ready. Because you are ready. You have always been ready. This is your moment. Trust it. Step into it. And watch as everything you have ever wanted begins to unfold right before your eyes. The universe has been waiting for you to realize what you were always meant to do. This is not just another moment in your life. It is the moment, the one you have been preparing for all along. Everything that has happened, every lesson, every hardship, every breakthrough, has led you to this exact point. Now the only thing left for you to do is step fully into it. But stepping into your destiny is not just about recognizing that it is here. It is about fully embracing it, owning it, and allowing yourself to rise to the occasion. This is the part where you stop questioning, stop hesitating, stop letting fear dictate your choices. This is where you decide once and for all that you are ready. Because the truth is, you have always been ready. The universe did not make a mistake in choosing you. The calling you feel in your soul is not a coincidence. The gifts you have, the vision you carry, the energy you bring into the world, these are not random. They were placed within you for a reason, and now it is time to use them. You may have spent years wondering why certain things happened to you, why doors closed, why people left, why opportunities seemed to slip through your fingers. But now you are beginning to see the pattern. The universe was never denying you. It was refining you. It was stripping away everything that was not meant for you, everything that would have held you back from your true purpose. The struggles you have faced were never there to break you. They were there to build you, to strengthen you, to shape you into someone who is not just capable of receiving the life you desire, but worthy of it. And now, the test is over. The preparation is complete. The only thing left for you to do is say yes to the life that has been waiting for you. But here is where most people hesitate. When the moment finally arrives, when everything they have worked for is within reach, fear creeps in. The fear of stepping into the unknown. The fear of leaving behind the old identity that they have outgrown. The fear of stepping into something greater than they ever imagined. But you must understand, fear is nothing more than a final test. It is the last obstacle between you and everything you have been waiting for. It is the mind's way of trying to hold on to what is familiar, even when the familiar is no longer serving you. And the only way to overcome it is to step forward anyway, to trust that the version of you who is meant for this new reality is already within you, waiting to emerge. This is not the time to play small. This is not the time to hesitate. You are standing at the doorway to a life that is bigger, bolder, and more fulfilling than anything you have ever experienced. But the only way to walk through that door is to let go of everything that is holding you back. Let go of the idea that you are not ready. Let go of the fear that things will not work out. Let go of the belief that you are not enough. Because you are enough. You have always been enough. And now, it is time to fully step into that truth. This moment will define everything that comes next. You can either step forward with confidence, trusting that the universe has been guiding you all along, or you can hesitate and allow fear to pull you back into the old version of yourself. The choice is yours, but deep down, you already know what you must do. You must step forward, boldly, fearlessly, with the absolute certainty that you were made for this. And when you do, you will begin to see the world shift around you. The opportunities that once felt out of reach will begin to present themselves effortlessly. The people who are meant to walk this path with you will start to appear. The obstacles that once felt immovable will start to dissolve. Because when you align with your true self, when you step into your divine purpose without hesitation, the universe does not delay. It moves with you, clearing the path ahead. Everything you desire is already waiting for you. The only thing left to do is claim it. This is your moment. This is your time. Step into it. Own it. And watch as everything falls into place. You are standing at the threshold of something life-changing. Everything you have been preparing for, everything you have been working toward, is unfolding in real time. The universe is no longer testing you. It is inviting you. It is presenting you with an opportunity to step into the fullness of your power, to embrace your highest potential, to become the person you were always meant to be. But stepping into this new reality requires something from you. It requires faith. Not just faith in the universe, but faith in yourself. It requires you to trust that you are ready, that you do have what it takes, that you are capable of creating the life you have always envisioned. For too long, you have questioned your own power. You have doubted your worth, compared yourself to others, convinced yourself that you were not ready, not good enough, not prepared enough. But that version of you, the one that second guesses, the one that waits for permission, the one that holds back, is no longer needed. It is time to release it. Because here is the truth. You have already done the work. You have already faced the struggles, endured the challenges, overcome the obstacles that were meant to prepare you for this very moment. There is nothing more you need to prove. There is nothing more you need to wait for. You are ready. The only thing that remains is the decision. The decision to stop looking at your dreams as something distant, something that will happen someday, and to claim them now. The decision to step forward without hesitation, without waiting for another sign, without seeking more reassurance. Because deep down, you already know. You have always known. Look at your life right now. Look at how things are shifting. Look at the way the universe has been guiding you, sending you signs, placing the right people in your path at the right time. Look at the way you have grown, the way you have evolved, the way you have risen above the things that once held you back. This is not an accident. This is alignment. You are aligned with something greater than yourself. You are aligned with your true self. And the only thing left for you to do is fully step into it. But here's what you need to understand. Stepping into your highest self does not mean the path ahead will be free of challenges. It does not mean you will never feel fear again. It does not mean there will not be moments where you question everything. What it means is that you will no longer allow those fears to stop you. You will no longer allow doubt to delay you. You will no longer let uncertainty keep you from stepping fully into your destiny. Because the truth is, you were never meant to live a small life. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into places you have outgrown. You were never meant to suppress your gifts, your voice, your purpose. You were meant to rise. You were meant to expand. You were meant to embrace the fullness of your power. And now, the universe is calling you to do just that. It is no longer enough to just see the vision. You must become the vision. You must walk, speak, think, and act as the person you know you are meant to be. You must embody that energy, not just when things are easy, but even when challenges arise. You must hold the belief in yourself so strongly that nothing, no obstacle, no setback, no doubt can shake it. Because this is what it takes to step into a new reality. This is what it takes to claim the life that is waiting for you. And when you do, when you finally stop holding back, when you finally commit to your higher path without hesitation, you will see the world around you shift in ways you never thought possible. Opportunities will begin to appear effortlessly. People who are aligned with your purpose will start to show up in your life. Doors that once felt locked will suddenly swing open. Because when you align with your truth, the universe does not resist. You become the magnet for everything you have been seeking. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop waiting? Are you ready to stop questioning? Are you ready to step fully into your power? Because the time for hesitation is over. The time for playing small is over. This is your moment. Step forward, claim it, and watch as everything begins to align in your favor. The time for waiting is over. The version of you that once hesitated, that once questioned, that once feared the unknown, that version is no longer in control. You have outgrown your doubts. You have surpassed your past. And now, you are standing at the edge of something extraordinary, something that will redefine everything you thought was possible. This is not just about dreaming anymore. This is about becoming. You have spent so much time envisioning what your highest self looks like, imagining the kind of life you want to live. But now, the universe is telling you, it is time to stop imagining and start embodying. It is time to step into the energy of your future self and claim what is already yours. But here is the truth about transformation. It requires you to leave behind what no longer serves you. You cannot step into a new reality while holding on to the limitations of the past. You cannot walk through a new door while clinging to old fears. To fully embrace this next level, you must let go of everything that is keeping you tied to a version of yourself that no longer fits. Let go of the belief that you are not ready. Let go of the fear that success will be too much for you to handle. Let go of the need to control every step of the journey. The universe has already set the path in motion. Your job is not to micromanage it. It is to trust it. And as you step forward, you will feel a shift within you. The energy around you will change. You will notice that people respond to you differently, that opportunities come to you effortlessly, that life begins to align in ways you never thought possible. Because when you decide, truly decide, that you are ready, the universe responds with absolute certainty. This is where faith comes in. Faith is not about waiting until you have all the answers. It is about moving forward despite not knowing them. It is about trusting that the road will reveal itself as you walk it. Understanding that the universe does not show you the entire path at once because it does not need to. All it asks is that you take the next step. And that next step, it is right in front of you. It has always been there, waiting for you to stop hesitating, waiting for you to recognize that you do not need permission to step into your destiny. You were never meant to follow a path that was already paved. You were meant to create one. You were meant to walk boldly into the unknown and trust that each step you take will lead you exactly where you need to be. And as you do, something incredible happens. The doubts begin to fade. The hesitation disappears. The fear loses its grip. Because you realize you were never lost. You were always on the right path. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of uncertainty, it was all leading you to this point. It was all preparing you for what is about to unfold. And now, the universe is asking you one thing. Are you ready to trust it? Because this is the moment where everything changes. The moment where you stop playing small. The moment where you step into the fullness of who you are. And the moment where you realize you were always meant for this. The path has always been before you. The signs, the whispers, the moments that felt too perfect to be coincidence, all of it was leading you here. And now you are at the turning point, the threshold of your greatest transformation. The only thing left for you to do is say yes, to step forward, to claim the life that has always been meant for you. But here's what you need to understand. Saying yes to your destiny is not about waiting for more clarity. It is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about choosing to trust, choosing to believe, choosing to act even when fear tries to hold you back. Because fear will always try to convince you that you are not ready. It will whisper that you need more time, more preparation, more certainty. But deep down, you already know the truth. You are ready now. You always have been. Look at your life. Look at the things that are shifting. Can you feel it? The momentum is building. The energy is changing. The doors that once felt locked are swinging open. The opportunities you once only dreamed of are beginning to appear. This is not by accident. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. This is the universe responding to the work you have done, the growth you have embraced, the transformation you have stepped into. And now, the final piece of the puzzle is in your hands. You must decide. Will you step forward? Will you embrace everything that is meant for you? Will you finally stop waiting and step into the power that has always been inside you? Because the truth is, you are not the same person you were before. You have evolved. You have grown. And now, you are being called to rise even higher, to walk with confidence, to trust in your abilities, to claim your place in the world. No more hesitation. No more second guessing. No more doubting whether you are worthy of the life you desire. You are worthy. You are capable. And the moment you fully own that truth, everything around you will shift. The universe is asking you one final question. Are you ready? Not someday. Not when you feel more prepared. Now. Because the time is now. The path is clear. The life you desire is waiting for you to claim it. Step forward, walk boldly, and watch as everything you have ever wanted begins to unfold before your eyes. This is your moment. Say yes to it. There's something greater at play, something guiding you toward the truth you've always felt but never fully embraced. If you're here, it's because you're meant to be. The signs have been there all along, those quiet whispers in your soul, those dreams that felt too vivid to ignore, those moments of déjà vu where you sense the future before it happened. You are not just another person drifting through life. You are meant for something far greater. And now, that truth is beginning to unfold right in front of you. Everything that has led you to this moment has been a part of a grand design. The struggles, the victories, the heartbreaks, the breakthroughs, all of it has shaped you into the person you are today. It wasn't random. Every challenge refined you. Every setback strengthened you. Every delay prepared you for something beyond your imagination. Now, you stand at the threshold of something extraordinary, and you can feel it. The energy around you has shifted. The universe is no longer whispering. It's speaking loud and clear, calling you to step into your power and embrace the destiny that has always been yours. Think back to your childhood. Even then, you knew you were different. There was something about the way you saw the world, something about the way you felt things so deeply, as if you carried a wisdom beyond your years. While others moved with the current, you often felt like an outsider, sensing things others couldn't, knowing truths that had no explanation. Maybe you tried to ignore it. Maybe you tried to fit in. But no matter how hard you tried, that inner voice never left you. And now, it's undeniable. You have always been guided. Every time you questioned whether you were on the right path, the universe sent signs. Those moments of perfect alignment, those coincidences that were too precise to be accidents. It's time to stop doubting. It's time to embrace the truth that has been calling out to you for years. You are stepping into the role you were always meant to play. This is not the beginning of your journey. It's the moment of realization. The moment when everything clicks into place, when you finally see what has been there all along. The hardships weren't meant to break you. They were meant to build you. The loneliness wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. Every tear, every heartbreak, every sleepless night was molding you into the person you needed to become. And now, the waiting is over. Look around you. Can you feel it? The air feels different, doesn't it? It's as if the world itself is responding to your transformation. You are not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, even a week ago. You have outgrown the old patterns, the old doubts, the old fears. The things that once held you back no longer have power over you. The people who once doubted you, the voices that told you to settle, to play small, to stay in your lane, they no longer define you. You have stepped beyond their reach. You are rising. You've always known, haven't you? In the deepest parts of your soul, you knew this moment was coming. The moments of frustration, the times when you felt like giving up, the nights when you asked, "Why me?" They were all leading to this. Now, the answer is clear. The universe was never punishing you. It was preparing you. It was making sure you were ready to handle the magnitude of what's coming next. Because what's ahead of you is greater than anything you've ever imagined. You've felt the shift. The energy is undeniable. The opportunities are aligning. The right people are entering your life, and the wrong ones are fading away. You are stepping into a new reality, one that you always dreamed of, but never fully believed could be yours. But now, you know better. You see the truth. This is not a dream. This is real. And it's happening now. Think about all the times you felt like you were being held back. The doors that slammed in your face, the relationships that fell apart, the moments when everything seemed to be crumbling. What if I told you that none of those were failures? What if I told you they were redirections? The universe wasn't denying you. It was guiding you towards something better. Every closed door was protection. Every setback was a setup for something greater. And now you can see it. This is your moment. The universe has cleared the path. The things that once seemed impossible are now within reach. The dreams that felt distant are now knocking at your door. But it's not enough to simply watch them unfold. You have to step forward and claim them. You have to trust that everything you have been through has prepared you for this. You are not the same person you once were. You are stronger, wiser, ready. It's time to let go of the doubts, the fears, the hesitation. The universe has been waiting for you to realize your own power. The time for waiting is over. This is your time. Step forward. Embrace it. Because your life will never be the same again. The signs have been there all along. The moments of clarity, the unshakable gut feelings, the sense that something was shifting even when you couldn't quite put it into words. And now, there's no denying it. Your life is changing, unfolding in ways you once only dreamed of. The things you envisioned, the moments you saw in your mind as if they had already happened, are beginning to take form. It's not a coincidence. It's not wishful thinking. It's manifestation. You are stepping into alignment with the life you were always meant to live. For so long, it felt like you were walking through a storm, pushing against resistance, trying to make sense of the chaos around you. But what if that storm wasn't meant to break you? What if it was clearing the path ahead, removing the things that no longer served you, stripping away the illusions so that you could finally see the truth? Everything that seemed like a delay was actually divine timing at work. Every unanswered prayer, every moment of frustration, every detour, it was all part of a bigger plan, a plan that's finally coming to fruition. Look at how far you've come. The person you were 5 years ago wouldn't even recognize who you are today.